And hey, hi everyone, welcome once again to another episode of the Blackwell Epiphany. Last time we left off, we were introduced to a whole bunch of stuff, like the plot. God, I love that saxophone. You know, I remember reading on the YouTube channel of the composer, or maybe on Wajidai's channel, that they were missing the original person they wanted to play the theme song for this game, and they had to rush to find another artist. And they found one that I'll put up on the screen, who did an excellent job, I think we can all agree. Anyway, let's just go ahead and jump right into, this game's gonna get emotional, because I think it will. Alright, so, we already looked at everything in the apartment, and what we need to do is to call our pet cop, Sam. So let's see if we can do that.
There's no answer.
Which means we're probably gonna have to visit him at the police station, so let's do that.
Thank God the coffee stands are still open. I think I'm really going to need them.
It's your dime, sweetheart.
Hey, sometimes you just need a cup of coffee. Also, I really like how they did the water effects. And if I remember right, it wasn't this the overworld music, the map selection music from the last game? I think so. But let's go ahead and go to the police station and see what's what. Hey, Sam.
It's you. Had a feeling you'd swing by.
Sam Durkin. I helped him with a case of his about a year ago, and then he helped me with one of mine. We've been paying each other back ever since.
I've never been a big fan of teaming up with the cops, but Durkin seems all right.
You know, I wonder if this would work.
No reaction. No surprise there with the weather we're having.
Yeah, I figured as much. Alright, well, let's just go ahead and talk to him, see what's what.
Detective?
Uh-huh.
Alright, so let's start with Mary.
You found a Jane Doe at the Carth house, right?
Yeah, what about it?
Her name was Mary Meehan. She was an actress with the Gotham Collective Theater Company.
You sure about that?
Yes.
I won't ask how you know that, but we'll check out that name and see if you're right. At the very least, we can locate the family and tell them what happened. Thanks. I guess we owe you another one.
Okay. But can we talk inside? It's cold out here. Come on, Sam.
Can we talk inside? It's freezing out here.
Can't smoke inside, thanks to our friend the mayor.
So you couldn't maybe, I don't know, not smoke for a while? Right.
Right. But now let's get to the question that Rosa really wants to know about. Why are we suppressing the news?
I caught the evening news today. There wasn't one mention of the murdered man in Chelsea.
That program hasn't been the same since they replaced that blonde anchor woman.
Nobody else talked about it either. Not online, not any other news program, nobody. You must have suppressed the news. Why?
Because we're the cops, that's why. Look, before we take this any further, why are you so interested in this? What makes this murder more important than any other?
Yeah, I'm not going to say he was looking for me, because that puts me right up on the suspect list. And I'm not going to... Well, oh, jeez. Logically, yeah, I guess we are suspects, aren't we? I'm going to say the fourth one.
You're the one who sent me there in the first place. That can't be a coincidence.
So, you think we sent this guy to your location to, what, get killed in front of you?
I don't know. That's why I'm asking you.
You don't get to ask me anything. You need to tell me why this murder is so important.
We're going to get the third degree. But let's see where this
He was
goes.
killed right in front of me.
And what, suddenly this makes it personal?
Well, kinda. It might have something to do with me.
Uh-huh. And why is that? Why is this murder so important?
I mean, logically, this is the problem. Logically, we're suspects. But I'm not going to say that because, you know, don't give the police any more information than you absolutely need to. That's free advice for you kids.
You've trusted me before. Why can't you trust me again?
Trust has nothing to do with it. Look, I don't know what your deal is. I've never asked, and frankly, I don't want to know. But I do know that you've helped me clear a few cases. And once in a while, in return, I answer some of your questions. That's fine. Quid pro quo. It's not in the rule book, but it's how we get things done. But this case, it goes way up. We can't bring in anyone from outside, not without a good reason. So give me one. Why is this murder so important?
Oh. Do we tell him that we're Well, he already knows, so that doesn't help us out. We're not going to say he was looking for me because that... I guess we're just going to have to tell him this.
I couldn't begin to explain it. It's more than just a murder, more horrible than just a killing.
Uh-huh. Any details on what that could be?
It needs to be stopped. That's all.
Sorry. I know we got an arrangement, but my hands are tied.
Fine, if that's the way it is.
For what it's worth, it's nothing personal. You got other questions, I'm here. Just don't ask about this case. You get me?
Yeah, I get you.
I don't like you, but I get you. I'm not sure what we can possibly do, though.
The ghost we saw last night said that Grace wasn't safe, and then he went. Detective?
Uh-huh.
Can we go over notes?
Could you tell me the victim's name at least?
I told you. No.
Does the name Grace mean anything to you?
Nah, sorry.
Well, that doesn't help us
see you
out.
around.
Uh-huh. You really don't want to go in there.
Oh, really?
Look, you and I have an arrangement. I have to keep it quiet, but it works. You go in there and start bugging my colleagues, it will come back to bite both our asses, and neither of us wants that.
Okay, fine.
But you know who can go in there?
Keep
You're
my
up,
friend
Joey.
Busy. I'm gonna sniff around.
Not that I don't appreciate the company, but why the heck are you just standing there?
A water cooler in case the scorching hot weather gets too much for you.
Oh,
At the bottom are the words Alex Silva, Commissioner.
The brickwork.
Wait,
Sure.
what if the commissioner is the one from the message?
It says authorized personnel only beyond this point. Fortunately, I think that only applies to living people.
I got
Well, let's check the... Okay.
Just a cop manning the front desk.
Whatever.
So let's see if we can maybe...
No reaction. That's cops for you. A modern gizmo. Probably some kind of phone. It usually is.
Pretty cold to be just standing around.
Wait, what about this
Looks
paper?
like some kind of duty roster. Nothing relevant.
I'm a cop in front of a cop station.
Can we go through this door? I like this music. It's got a little bit of tension to it.
Aha! There's our guy. His name is George Austin, according to this note. Looks like he lived on the Upper West Side. That's definitely the spook we saw. According to this note, his name is George Austin. That's definitely... According...
Okay, so we got a name. Oh, what happened? Oh,
According to the nameplate...
I
this
must have
desk
accidentally
belongs
pushed
to
a tab.
someone
I thought I
named
crashed
Piero.
again.
I have no idea who that could be.
All right. Piero. Oh yeah, wasn't there a Piero that was
It
mentioned?
says Piero. I have no idea who that is. I'm not going to investigate every desk I see. I don't even know who this Piero person is.
Yeah, but Piero was the person that investigated the case with Mary Meehan, right?
According to the nameplate, I have no idea who...
So we can't. He's not going to investigate unless there's a reason to.
The name on this nameplate says Disher. I have no idea who that could be.
Right. So
According to the nameplate, I have no idea.
so we can't do anything with the desk.
I'm not going to invest... I don't even know who this Disher person is.
What about in this door?
Just a small interrogation room. It's empty. The plaque on the door says Interrogation Room B.
Oh, let's check it out just in case. Because we want to cover all of our bases.
Just a small interrogation room. It's empty.
Okay. Anything in the elevator?
Just as I thought, it's an elevator shaft.
Alright, looks like that's all we can get. So let's get out of here. Now we do have George Austin's place, but first I'm going to do some research. So first, Alex Silva. Well, I guess that's not important. George Austin. So there's nothing about George Austin. What else can we look up? Hierro. Dave Gilbert. Let's see if he's still part of the Billionaire Yachts Club. Right, the Millionaire Playboys. You know, I remember reading that Dave Gilbert was going to be the opening speaker for Adventure X or an Adventure Game Con. I think that's really awesome. Good job to you. Anyway, let's go ahead and get out of here. I was hoping that we could get some extra info, but alas, no. Alright, off to George Austin's place. Oh.
This is some lobby. Careful you don't break anything, we'll be in hock for life. Well, your life anyway, not mine.
I mean, Joey, you're right, but...
That vase looks more expensive than everything in my apartment put together. He's watching my every move. I don't recognize the artist, but it looks peaceful enough.
Maybe it was Claude Erden.
Damn drafts. Need to report that before someone complains.
Oh, he
Miss,
is.
I'm sorry, but you can't go back there. Residents only.
Oh, sorry.
Well, maybe Joey can.
Looks like it's full of old clothes.
Let's see.
It says Holiday Clothing Drive. It's cold this winter. Please leave your old clothes in the box below for people less fortunate than you. It's signed by George Austin.
Interesting. So maybe that's how Rosa can actually get in. Pick up that box of clothes.
Yep, it's an elevator, all right.
Alright, so let's give that a try.
Hi.
Yes, miss?
I, heard that George Austin was having a clothing drive here.
Oh, yes. George does it every year. He brings the box to Grace himself.
Can you tell me anything else about the clothing drive?
No, but if you have any old clothes, feel free to give them to me. I'll put them in the box.
Better not. If you did that, you wouldn't have any clothes left.
Joey! Hi!
I'm looking for George Austin. Is he in?
No, he's not. Sorry.
I'm curious about Grace.
Do you know where George Austin is?
I really couldn't say. Sorry.
Can you tell me anything about George?
I really couldn't. Sorry. If you want to know him, you should ask him yourself.
Alright, well, tell me about Grace. Oh! Crap. Whoops. Ooh, that was an accident, so... Oops. Let's go load. I think I had my finger on a button, so... We're gonna go to the autosave, so give me a second, guys, and we'll go back to where we were.
This is some lobby. Careful you don't break anything, we'll be in hot for life. Well, your life anyway, not mine.
Okay, and we're back. Sorry about that. My hands are off the keyboard this time.
You said that George takes the clothes to Grace.
Yes, he does. He has an attachment to the place, even though we've got a fine church in this area.
Church? So by Grace, you meant Grace Church?
Yeah, the one downtown. What did you think I meant?
Nothing. Never mind. Thanks.
Sure.
Okay, so we know that Grace is a church. So we're going to look that up on our phone.
Why did George go to Grace Church instead of a local one?
I couldn't say. Sorry.
Okay, well, let's take a look. Grace Church. Grace Church is a historic parish church in Manhattan, New York City, which is part of the Episcopal Diocese of New York. Grace Church is a National Historic Landmark designed for its architectural significance and place within the history of New York City. Rector Gabriel Ullman. Gabriel Ullman attended the New York Theological Seminary 1989 and 93, currently based at Grace Church, New York, New York. Well, we have our next clue, so let's get going. Come on, Joey, we gotta go.
Huh, a church. Of all the places.
Really? Ghosts don't like churches?
Being a ghost has nothing to do with it.
Joey's a sinner is what he's saying.
Weekend organ meditations. Weekend organ. It says Grace Church in New York, Episcopal. Reverend
Episcopal.
Gabriel Ullman, Rector.
So that's how it's pronounced. I thought it was Episcopal.
It says Grace Church. Of course, we knew that already.
Is there anyone over here? Because that's the door.
It's a schedule of services. Nothing is going on at the moment.
Well, that's good. That'll make it easier to get in and do what we need to do. All right, well, let's go in.
It's a book full of handwritten prayers. I don't know much about church organs, but it seems nice enough. This book is full of prayers written by the church's congregation. They're all anonymous and they're all written by hand.
Please, God, let the chemo work. I don't know what I'll do without her. I have been 6 months without a drink. Please help me last another 6. Let my uncle get exactly what he deserves. I don't know what to do. I am so lost. If you're out there, please help. Please help my family through this horrible time. We've already been through so much. Is there a light at the end of this tunnel? Is darkness all there is? I love him. Does he love me? Is suicide the only answer? I don't really want to die. Let me find another way. Please let my father wake up so I can tell him I'm sorry. If my son is with you, God, tell him I love and miss him, and his baby daughter will want for nothing. I want to always be as happy as this. I lost my job. It's all my fault. What do I tell my wife? What do I do?
These prayers just go on and on. There must be dozens of them. I don't have time to read them all.
Oh. Well, that was interesting, though, at least. Well, looks like the only person we can talk to... Hey, Joey.
I better not. Especially with that priest in plain view.
Okay. Well, let's go ahead and blow in the priest.
No reaction. Probably feels drafts all the time in a joint like this.
Fair enough. All right, let's give
He
him a
looks
look.
pretty deep in thought.
He's leaning forward and his eyes are closed. He's either praying or sleeping.
Maybe both.
Hi, could I talk to you for a minute?
Please keep your voice down.
Oh, sorry. Is this better?
Yes. What can I do for you?
Who is this guy? Well, start with introductions. Be polite.
I'm Rosangela Blackwell.
Father Gabriel Ullman.
Gabriel Ullman. We just read that name, didn't we?
Could you tell me about that book over there?
For some, silent prayer isn't enough. They want to write it down and make it real. That is what that book is for.
That makes sense. But why the whispers?
Why the whispers? There isn't anybody around.
That makes no difference. The tranquility of this place must be maintained, whether anybody is here or not, especially on a night like tonight.
What's special about tonight?
It's pretty quiet here tonight.
God's house remains open despite the weather. If anybody needs us, we are here.
Alright, do you know about George Austin?
Do you know a man named George Austin?
I'm afraid not.
He was a member of this church. Are you sure?
It is quite a large church, as you can see. I'm afraid I am not familiar with George Austin.
Not sure I trust you, but tell me about the church.
Could you tell me about this church?
Are you looking to join?
Not really.
I'm afraid now is not the time for a history lesson.
Are you sure you don't know George Austin?
I am positive. I am sorry.
The clothing drive?
George Austin was holding a clothing drive that brought clothes to this church. Are you sure you haven't heard of him?
Miss, we deal with hundreds of clothing drives at this time of year. Some we arrange ourselves, while most are volunteers. It is not possible to keep track of every single one.
Oh, that makes sense.
Well, thanks. I'll be going.
Stay safe. This is not a night to be outside.
What do you mean by that? Let's look up Ullman. Oh, right, we just looked them up earlier.
The Grace George was referring to has to be Grace Church.
Maybe we need to talk to Sam about this. Let's get out of here.
There's no answer.
Okay, I'm not really sure what else we could be doing. I suppose we could talk to the police. Or to Sam.
Detective,
Uh-huh.
have you ever been to Grace Church for any reason?
Church? No, I haven't. Why?
No reason. Forget it. I know the victim's name is George Austin.
Yeah, this crap doesn't impress me anymore. And even if it did, you're not a cop. You're not even officially on the books.
So, make it unofficial. You've done it before.
Not this time, sorry. With all due respect, you need to back off.
Why?
About George Austin.
How many times do I need to tell you to back off?
Sorry. Well, see you around.
Uh-huh.
I'm really not sure what we're supposed to be doing then. Maybe there's something that I missed. Because we have the clothing drive.
Hi.
Yes, miss?
Is there any way I can look inside George's apartment? It's really important.
Sorry. Unless you've been authorized, I can't let you in.
I kind of figured that would happen.
Can you tell me anything else about the clothing drive?
No. But if you have any old clothes, feel free to give them to me. I'll put them in the box.
Better not. If
Do you know where George Austin is?
I really couldn't say. Sorry.
Why did George go to Grace Church instead of a local one?
I couldn't say. Sorry.
So, we're not getting much information. So I'm gonna look around for some clues and I'll get back to you, so...
looks
Wish
like
me
it's
luck.
full of old clothes.
So... I think we are on the right step. We need to blow on this note. So I did discover. Let's see what happens.
Whatever Joey did, the doorman doesn't seem to have noticed. Dropped my pen. It's a handwritten note from George Austin, asking the residents of his building to donate old clothes to charity. I'm sure they won't miss it.
Apartment 12A. Ah. Yeah, so...
It says, holiday clothing drive. It's cold this winter. Please leave your old clothes in the box below for people less fortunate than you. It's signed by George Austin.
Okay. So let's get out of here. Maybe what we need to do is...
If the people who go to these churches worry about their souls so much, they should try dying sometime.
Joey, what the hell? Alright.
With this sample of George's handwriting, I might be able to find something written by him.
Ah.
Gotcha. I don't need to turn to any other page.
Okay. This place always brought me and Leah solace, despite everything it still does. Is this really what I must do? It seems impossible. I'm finding my faith is shaken to its very core. Please help me find the strength to fight this battle. If not for me, then for Leah and the others.
I don't need to turn to any other page.
Who's Leah? Maybe the doorman knows.
Hi.
Yes, miss?
In a prayer written by George, he hoped to save himself and someone named Leah.
Did George know anyone named Leah?
Leah? You mean the police officer?
Police officer?
Yeah. Haven't seen her around for a while, though. Did they break up or something?
I have no idea.
Too bad if so. I liked her. She was good for George.
Doorman in George's building said that Leah was a cop. In a prayer written by George, he hoped to save himself and someone named Leah.
You said Leah was good for George. Could you tell me why?
Yeah, I probably shouldn't have said any of that. You're not a cop or anything yourself, are you?
Well...
No, you're not. You would have shown me your badge if you were. Forget it. Sorry.
Fair enough. So, let's compare our notes.
George wrote Leah's name down in a prayer. Whatever kind of relationship they have, he must care for her a lot.
Yeah, clearly there was a relationship there. So, let's go back to the police station because that's kind of the only clue we have right now. Joey's the only one that can go in because Sam doesn't want me to talk to him.
I'm, waiting for a
It
cab.
says authorized personnel only beyond this point. Fortunately, I think that only applies to living people.
On a night like this, might take a while.
I'm not just gonna blow on everything I see.
Maybe.
I'm not just gonna... It leads to the rest.
Alright, well, let's go to the back area. Wait, Leah Piero. Let me check that. Leah Piero. No. Because wasn't that the person that we saw in the file about Mary?
It says Piero. I have no idea who that is. I'm not just gonna blow on everything I see.
There has to be something that we're missing here. Because we know... Hmm. What are we missing?
According to the name, I have no idea.
Maybe what we need to do is to ask around about Leah. Well, maybe the church knows about Leah. So let's do that. Because we know that Leah was a cop.
Hi again.
Yes.
Do you know a woman named Leah? I think she was a member of this church.
Even if she was, I'm afraid the name eludes me. I'm sorry.
Come on.
Are you sure you don't know George Austin?
I am positive. I'm sorry.
You know, what are we missing? What are we missing? So, after looking at all options, the only one that I found that works is to talk to Sam about Leah.
Detective?
Which should have been the first thing that comes to mind, actually. But, hey, let's ask about her.
So, George Austin was involved with a police officer named Leah. That's it, isn't it? All the secrecy. It's because the police are involved.
You want to get us both in trouble?
Of course not. I want to help you. Look what I discovered already.
Look, I keep my distance from you for a reason. I know you got your sources. I don't know who they are, but you have a way. That goes without saying. Leah Piero is a fine detective. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Maybe you can help, maybe you can't. But I know you're gonna stick your nose in no matter what I say.
Sorry, but I have to.
Yeah, I get that. I can't stop you, but I can't help you either. You're on your own.
Believe me, Detective, if there's anything I'm not, it's on my own.
Well, just be careful.
Okay, well, we got some information.
Well, see you around.
And he confirmed our suspicion. So let's have Joey go in and check it out.
This thing with you standing around is getting kind of weird.
I told you, I'm waiting for a cab.
The subway's just 2 blocks that way.
The stairs are icy?
Fair enough.
All right, so because I think I remember Leah Piero being
It
mentioned,
says
right?
Piero. Huh. This must be Leah Piero's desk.
So let's take a look at it.
Yep, this is Leah Piero's desk, all right.
Okay, so we have a location for Leah Piero's house.
The journal is labeled Midtown Jaywalking Citations 2001 to 2004. Interesting light reading. This folder seems to be full of old expense reports. Too many to go through even if I could open it.
What's about this folder?
This folder seems to be full of old expense reports.
Okay,
It's one of those computer things. Looks like it's powered down. Cute kid. I assume it's a telephone, although it's hard to tell these days. I'm terrible with these things at the best of times, let alone one that seems to be powered down.
well, can we do anything?
It's one of those computer things. Looks like it's powered down.
Well, it looks like, I guess really that's about it. We have the address, so that's all we need. So, see you later, Sam.
Hey, I don't know where you're going, and I ain't gonna ask. Just don't step on any toes, okay? We cops can get pretty touchy when it concerns one of our own.
Yeah, so do I.
Why?
What do you mean by that?
Exactly what it sounded like. Whoever George was, he was one of us.
Us?
Yeah. Come on. It's a long way to Astoria.
So I guess Rose, maybe George was a medium or a bestower.
So, this is what a cop's salary gets you, huh? A 2-story in Astoria.
It's not bad. Nicer than some of the foster homes I grew up in. Anyway, shall we?
Yeah, we both know the drill by now.
Whoever made this snowman made it a long time ago. Several weeks at least.
That's a sad snowman. Now, if it's constantly snowing, would a snowman really melt like that? Although I guess the temperature
I think one of
wouldn't.
my old foster homes had a tire swing, but it was so long ago I don't remember.
But yeah, I guess it wouldn't make sense for a for that to be that long, you know?
The mailbox is a bit iced over, but shouldn't be too hard to open.
Can we open it?
There's a letter in here. It was wet and stuck to the side of the mailbox, but I got it.
Oh, what's it say?
This letter is soaking wet. It's practically falling apart in my hands.
Can we open it? The wired something. Joey, can you go in the door?
Hello?
Anything?
Seems quiet so far. Let me look around.
I don't like this.
I prefer not to stick my head into random drawers unless I have to. Besides, look how dark this room is. There's no way I'd be able to see what's inside there.
I mean, that's fair, but who's the portrait?
Painting of some old guy looking out a window. Don't know if it's art or not, but it's okay.
What's this picture?
It's a picture of the Manhattan skyline. I guess if you live out here in Queens, you'd want a memento of civilization.
Didn't Spider-Man live in Queens? I think that's the case, right? Oh, is this gonna be a kid?
I don't know much about these computer things, but it looks powered down. I can't see inside, but it looks like a Valentine's Day card. Looks to be some drawing of a little girl. Cute, but I don't know the first thing about dollhouses. That bear looks like it's been sat on more than played with. It's a stuffed globe of the earth.
A shirt in the middle of the floor.
It's a stuffed panda. Some kind of stuffed octopus.
I don't like this. This
Seems to be
feels...
in good shape. Yep, still snowing outside.
This feels like we're gonna see something bad. Here's a phone.
Yeah? Is anybody there?
Oh, god damn it.
Who are you?
Wait a minute.
Mister? Are you looking for my mom?
Didn't we see this kid before?
Yes. Is she around?
Uh-huh. I have to practice. Sorry.
Damn it.
Oh, that is not good.
KK the Troll. Cute.
Wait a minute. KK. Oh. KK. I think KK was the ghost of the character, the bestower in the Unavowed. Oh no. Does that mean that we don't solve KK? If they're the same one? If I'm even right? Oh no. Oh no, 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 no.
It's just a fridge, humming quietly. Looks like a door to the basement. A painting of a vase of flowers. Why do people paint these things? An old fuse box. Planks of wood left over from some sort of building project.
Alright, well there's a painting.
Painting of some miserable old dame in a crinoline.
What's a crinoline?
Just a poster for some old junk car. A Christmas tree. Plastic, naturally.
I mean, real Christmas trees have got to be expensive, right?
A kid's bike with a crumpled front wheel. Some half-empty old plastic bottles. The only light in this room is coming from the street lamp outside that window.
What do you want me to do? Blow on it?
I don't think there's anything we can really do. Not in this room. This feels like a room that Rose has to explore. Is there anything upstairs?
Just a bedroom, pretty sparsely furnished. Nothing useful in here.
Okay, well, I guess not. Oh. Key rack.
There's only one key on the key rack. The label on it says Emile.
Emile?
I'm not just gonna blow on everything I see. Painting of some old guy. I'm not just a dresser.
Okay, so there's the key. Oh, this sucks. This sucks.
Excuse me.
Oh, hi. I'm practicing.
I can see that. You're pretty good.
Thanks.
I'll only be a minute, then you can get back to it.
Well, okay.
I am not picking that third option.
My name's Joey. What's yours?
Are you sure you should be here?
Sure.
I'm Kendra Haskins.
Oh, Kendra Haskins. Who's KK? Is she KK?
Are you here all alone?
No, Mom's here.
Are you sure? I can't find her.
I'm pretty sure. I'd know if she was gone.
What about your
What
dad?
about your dad? Is he around?
No, he's late.
Late? Late for what?
Picking me up? On Fridays we go to the Abacus, and then I live with him until Monday. But he's late.
Okay, so we know about the abacus. We're gonna have to look up
You
into
said
that.
you go to the abacus.
It's his work.
Your dad takes you to work?
Mm-hmm. He's the boss.
Your dad's the boss, huh? He must be a very important man.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Well, can you tell me more about the abacus?
Can you tell me anything else about this abacus place?
It's Dad's work. TVs and computers and stuff. He lets me play with them when nobody's around.
So it's an electronics place. I'm not picking that option.
Kendra, I need you to tell me the last thing you remember.
Why?
Just humor me.
I was coming home from school and I came here. That's it.
Are you sure?
Yes, I've been waiting for my dad.
She's not going to come with us because she's waiting for her dad. Do you know about Leah Piero?
I'm looking for Leah, your mother. Any idea where she could be?
She should be here. I'd know if she wasn't.
Okay, Kendra, I gotta go. But I'll be around to check on you, okay?
Check on me? Why? Is something wrong?
No, well, you're not alone here. You might not know what that means yet, but you're not.
Okay. I'm gonna practice now.
Sure.
Oh, this sucks. Oh, why did you do this, David Gilbert? Let's get out of here.
Joey, you all right?
Yeah, sure, whatever. We got a spook.
Is it Leah Piero?
No, it's her daughter, a little girl.
I see. How old?
10, maybe 11?
And she's okay?
You mean besides being dead? Yeah, she's playing the piano.
Well,
Yeah, well.
God.
locked.
Alright, well, I guess all we can do is look up this wired place. Now we know about the second, where it is the abacus, and that address, the letter said it was wired, so. City Post Tech Forum, the wired abacus, the first choice in consumer electronics, has finally come to New York. Come visit us at 1 Union Square South, just seconds away from NBQW and 456 subway stops. Alright, let's get out of here.
So Kendra's dad is the boss of this place? This is just a bunch of junk.
For a second there, I thought this cartoon was He-Man.
I remember that old cartoon. It must be on DVD now or something.
Don't know what that is, but it's giving me a headache.
Flat screen televisions. Much more recent models than the one I've got. Union Square is usually filled with people at all hours. Not tonight, though.
What about the headphones?
I think those are noise-canceling headphones.
Those don't look terribly warm.
Tempting, but I don't need them. Some celebrity is being interviewed on a late-night talk show. I have no idea who either of them are. I guess I've been a bit out of touch lately.
Some vapid talk show.
All right. Can you blow on this clerk?
Damn it. Did the AC kick on again? I'm gonna freeze to death in here.
There's a new model already? Figures. I don't think they'd appreciate me taking it.
Well, I guess we'll talk to the clerk.
Hi there.
Hi, can I help you?
I'm surprised you're open with the weather this bad.
Yeah, me too. But I only live 2 blocks away, and I could use the overtime.
That makes sense. What about the manager?
I'm looking for the manager. Emil Haskins, I think his name is.
Mr. Haskins? He's not in. Taking time off for personal stuff, I think. I'm not sure when he'll be back.
Thanks.
Sure.
Is there anything else that we can...
Looks
Controllers!
like a controller for a game console. Not sure which one.
Well, I guess Joey can go into this door and see what we can find.
A bunch of meetings and appointments are written down on this thing. Nothing really stands out, but the weekends are all labeled Kendra.
Yeah, because of a separated parent
Bunch of
situation.
discarded papers. A bunch of ledgers stacked up against the wall. Interesting reading for some people, but not to me. Some kind of animation is playing. I think Red calls this a screensaver. Whatever it is, I'm glad I don't have a stomach anymore. It says call Joe. I have no idea who that could be.
Yeah, who is Joe?
I'm not just gonna blow on everything I see. The tag has Leah Pierrot's address on it. Best guess, it's the key to her house. Looks like an internal memo, some kind of technical stuff. It's all Greek to me. That would just push it onto the floor.
It's a phone, or some variation thereof.
Well, since the screensaver's on, that means if we wiggle the mouse... And let's see if we can blow it.
Huh, whatever I did, it worked. I don't know much about these moose things, but I've seen Red use them often enough.
Exeter House.
What a surprise, nothing happens. I'm not just...
Nothing happens.
I don't know much about...
So is there anything you could do? Well, we know about the Exeter House. I wonder if Rosa can claim to be Joe.
Hi again.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, Jolene?
Is there a way I can get into the manager's office?
Did he give you permission to go in there?
Yes. Yes, he did.
Oh, then he should have given you the code.
Code?
Yeah, for the keypad next to the door.
Darn.
You wouldn't know what the code to the door is.
No, nobody ever told it to me. Sorry.
Thanks.
Sure.
Well, that's a problem. We don't really have a code.
Uh-huh.
He's not a dog, Rosa. I mean, I know you had to do that because he was there, but isn't that just going to be strange to him, right? Anyway, I think the next thing we need to do is to look up the Exeter house, right? Let's see. City Post Real Estate, Exeter House, 2265 Avenue A. Impeccably maintained, full service, pet friendly co-op building. A prime village location. Building allows co-signers, guarantors, and pied-a-terre? Pied-a-terres? Pied-a-terres? So, what is that, and tell me how to pronounce it, please? Anyway, let's get on with it. We're in the Exeter house. Let's go ahead and do a save real quick. Joey caught a moose. Alright, so we're going to take a quick pause real quick and be right back.
It's frosted on the inside. I can't see through. Emil seems to be on the 5th floor. It says Exeter House.
Now, let's check our notes. Who is Emil again? Right, Emil was the dad. Oh, God. Rose, are we actually going to talk to him?
Typical brownstone, tiny hallways, many apartments. There are too many to search them one by one. Bunch of names on this thing. Emil Haskins is up on the 5th floor.
Locked. Didn't expect anything else, really.
Well, I guess... Well, yeah, let's hit the buzzer.
Here he is, Emil Haskins.
Hello?
Hi, is this Emil?
Yes, that's me. Who is this?
My name is Rosangela Blackwell. Could I come in? I'd like to ask you some questions.
You mean there's been progress?
I'm not sure. I'm just trying to learn what happened.
You're not with the police.
No, they won't talk to me.
They won't talk to me either. Come on up.
Well, Rose had said that they're not talking to me.
Rosangela Blackwell, was it?
Yes, that's me.
Come on in. I should have guessed you weren't with the police. I've spoken to enough cops lately to know the difference. So, you said you're trying to learn what happened? What exactly do you know?
Oh, boy. Well, let's start with the, Let's start with what we do know, because we don't know what happened to Leah.
I know that Kendra is dead. I'm sorry.
What? No, we don't know that. Nobody knows that. Not yet. Someone took her, and she's missing, not dead.
Of course, I'm sorry.
The police might have given up on her, but I haven't. She's out there.
Oh,
somewhere.
God. Why? Why is this like this? Oh.
George Austin was killed last night.
What? George is dead?
You didn't know?
No, of course not. You think the police tell the ex-husband anything? Ex-wife and daughter go missing. I'm suspect number one. How did it happen?
He was shot.
Shot? Jesus. I can't say I liked the guy. Leah dumped me for him after all, but Jesus. I always figured he was into something shady, but I thought it was more white collar. Insider trading or whatever. But someone shooting him? That's like mob stuff. Is that what's going on? Was he in the mob?
Oh, we're...
Jesus, Leah, some police detective you are hooking up with a mobster.
I don't know if that's what happened.
I hope not. If it did, I'll never forgive her.
Oh, God, we're making so much trouble for ourselves. Oh. Sam's gonna be pissed at us, you guys. Okay. Oh, gosh, alright. Tell me about the abacus.
You work at the Wired Abacus?
Yeah, real glamorous, right?
I wouldn't know.
It's a job, is all I can say. I'm able to afford the rent on this shoebox apartment, at least.
Emil is Kendra's father. Let's start from the top. The man we saw murdered was named George Austin. I'm not sure what we saw, but I think he was killed in both body and soul. He lives on the Upper West Side.
How well did you know George Austin?
Leah's the one who knew him. They've been friends for years. She talked about him sometimes.
What did she say?
Well, that's the thing. I got the impression he was kind of a loser.
A loser?
No career, living with his parents, that kind of thing. She felt bad for him. But then we get divorced and he turns up, wearing designer suits and living in a penthouse. And I'm living in this shoebox.
That does seem kind of shady. Like just sudden affluence? Let's ask about the Grace Church.
Are you familiar with Grace Church?
Me? No. But Leah used to go there before we were married. She was really hung up on the place.
What about Leah?
What did you do when Leah disappeared?
Got grilled by the cops for 3 days, even though there was no way I could have done it. I was at work, and I don't know if you've been to that store, but it's got cameras everywhere. But I just stood by and took the abuse, just on the off chance I would say something that could help them. Obviously, I didn't.
You know, honestly... So, I grew up in the 80s, and growing up in the 80s, you hear there was a lot of propaganda, you know, basically like movies and shows that painted the cops as, you know, the shining forces of justice. And yeah, in some cases they totally are. But as I grew up, I realized that, like, the police are only going to come to you if you are either the victim or a possible suspect, and anything you do say can and will be used against you. If you say something and if it's misheard or misremembered, then it's going to hurt you. I remember seeing this video that was from an attorney, which was basically just him repeating exactly why you don't talk to the cops over and over again. Don't talk to the cops. Don't talk to the cops. At least not without an attorney there to basically vouch and stand for you. But yeah, dude did the right thing. Let's ask. God, I feel so bad for this dude. Let's ask about Kendra.
How did you find out Kendra was missing?
Her school called. The same day her mother didn't show up for work. They thought she was with me. I wish she was.
This sucks. Emil?
Can you tell me anything about yourself?
Is it relevant?
Well, it could be.
Well, I'm a tech nerd. Worked for a bunch of startups back in the late 90s. Now I work at a chain store. Moved into this place about 5 years ago. Rented it from some Indian lady. Rent in this city is highway robbery, but there's no way I'm moving further away from my little girl.
He seems genuinely distraught over what's happened.
Can you tell me anything else about yourself?
Tech nerd, ex-husband, father. That's pretty much it.
Do the police know anything?
No. Not that they would tell me if they did.
Yeah, this sucks. What about Leah?
How did you and Leah meet?
I met her about 15 years ago. She was just a beat cop then. I was working for a small startup trying to make it big. Our office got robbed and she showed up to take a statement. It was love at first sight or something anyway. We were married for about 10 years. Been divorced for about 5.
Anything about Grace?
Are you familiar with Grace Church?
Me? No.
Okay, so no extra info? Anything else about George?
Is there anything else you can tell me about George?
No. I don't want to think about him. I just can't.
Yeah, I get that. Alright, let's get out of here.
I'll see you later, Emil.
Yeah. Sure. See ya. Hey, wait. Why are you doing this? You said you weren't with the police, so why?
Why are we doing this? Because it doesn't matter, it's not going to be a satisfying answer to him. That's just going to leave him a lot of questions and possibly get Sam involved. Saying I have my reasons is way too mysterious. And just, again, puts a lot of suspicion on us. I'm sure that Joey would understand and agree, but The right call is to say that there's more at stake. Even if that's what we gotta do. Let's do it.
There's much more at stake.
Maybe. I don't care about the big picture. Can you help her or not?
Yes, it's what I do.
What I do.
Poor guy. He's grieving, and he doesn't even know it yet.
It never gets easier.
Joey, go investigate.
That thing needs a date with a needle and thread, or a fireplace.
Joey, now is not the time.
Lots of books on accounting and business management. Oh, and a couple of comic books. A phone, I think. It's hard to tell these days. Some kind of oil painting, I think. I can't tell what it's supposed to be.
What's in the photograph? Yeah. Wait, that's the password. That's the password.
Guess that's the date the picture was taken?
Yeah, that's the code for the office.
He looks leagues different than the sad sack we've been talking to. Leah's a cop, all right. She must have still been a beat cop when this was taken. That's definitely the little girl I saw. I guess that hat belongs to her mother.
So 1029. Is there anything going on in the back room?
Emil is in here, lying on the bed and staring at the ceiling. I should just leave him alone.
Yeah, for real. Let's get out of here, Joey. It's what we do. Wired abacus?
Joey, get in here.
You bellowed?
Emil's calendar is full of various meetings, appointments, and due dates. None of it means anything to me, but he's labeled every weekend with the word Kendra. Just a standard computer mouse. According to the label, this is a key to Leah's house. According to the label, this should get me into Leah Piero's house. Huh, another My Phone upgrade is coming out in 6 months. Didn't one just come out last week? It says, call Joe.
No idea who Joe is. Okay. Oh, that's right. We have a phone emails to check out. J Leader. Leah might be just a police officer, but she has a secure and stable income. You do not. Your promotion to manager of the new Abacus is a good first step. Keep at it for a few more years, then we can talk about getting more custody. Oh god. Trollgate. You sure about this online game, Trollgate or whatever it's called? Do I have to tell you about all the creeps that hang out online? She's determined to play the theme on the piano, so at least there's that. Perhaps it's harmless, you know more about this stuff than me. Just make sure she doesn't do anything stupid, okay? Got a new shipment of the parental eye software coming your way. Could you try to upsell it, maybe to overly paranoid New Yorker parents? The boss is desperate to get rid of the stuff. Mark it down to whatever you want. So, that's actually a real thing where there's like concern and where parents are being sold things that are, you know, to protect the kids. You got to use this to protect the kids because they'll just spontaneously explode. And like, don't get me wrong, obviously kids should be protected, you know, but a lot of the time this is basically people selling junk for just to upsell it, just to take advantage of people that are paranoid or scared, especially with all the moral panics about everything, you know. Like, I grew up when everybody was, as a matter of fact, I dated someone who literally told me that that I was going to be going to hell and bringing the world down with me because I played D&D. You know, this is why you gotta do some of your own research. For all networking and security passwords, contact Tomo. Emil, I got a copy of that parental eye software you recommended. I installed it on Kendra's computer, and now my computer and yours can read our emails. You just need to install it on your office computer and you're in business. Emil, maybe you're right. This is a huge breach of trust, and she'd kill me if she found out. She's a smart kid. I'm sure she can handle cyberspace. In this respect, she's more of your daughter than mine. Install it if you want to, but I'm out. No, I have no idea who Tomo is. You're supposed to be in charge. If you can't control your own office spam, maybe we should get someone who can. Yeah, huge favor to ask. Can you pick Kendra up a bit early tonight? George and I have theater tickets and the show starts earlier than we thought. Fine, we'll drop her off at Abacus. It's only heavy midtown traffic and 40 blocks out of our way. We're swamped here today. I'm not sure I can get away early. Can you drop her off here? I got it. I can play the tune from Trollgate. No sheet music or anything. I'll play it for you this weekend. So maybe what we need to do is look up the theme to Trollgate. Oh wait, no, that was Kendra actually. I understand the frustration, Mr. Haskins, but I have to ask you to stop phoning our office. We're just concerned with finding Officer Piero and Kendra as you are. This is our job. As soon as we know anything, you will be the first to know. SD. Sam Durkin. I know we don't see eye to eye, but what kind of monster do you take me for? I had nothing to do with whatever happened to Leah, and I would never harm that little girl. I will assume it's fear and frustration, possibly alcohol talking, and leave it at... George sounds like a real piece of crap. Oh, Alright, well, is there anything else?
It looks like this office is also used as a storage room. I can see a bit of Union Square, but not much else.
Alright, well, we have the keys, so there is that. Let's see if we can look up Trollgate. Trollgate, now available for the MyPhone. Now you can explore the city of Neb and fight the galloping hordes of Shinoya from anywhere. The family-friendly MMO Trollgate is now available for the MyPhone. So for trolls on the go, download the free app below. Sure. Attention fellow trolls, our servers are temporarily down. Whether it be a sneak Shinoyan attack or an Emalia spell, or an infestation of Whittigans, our gates have to remain firmly closed so we get things working again. Troll mail and chat logs are still available, but access to the city of Neb is unavailable until further notice. The mayor of Neb has all the goblin engineers working around the clock to get things working again. Never fear, adventurers, Trollgate shall open once again soon. Oh, Sharma. Nishanti, hello from the Kerala backwaters. It is hot here, but at least there are a lot of cool lakes. Good thing Moti can swim. How's the weather in New York? Hope you are keeping warm. I know I am. Nishanti. I love that she's really looking out for us. And of course, Tomo has infested our phone as well. So I think we're going to actually close it here. And when we start next time, we're going to go ahead and look at our emails, finish up, because I did forget. And we're going to continue with the case. So, yeah, let's do that. So, what do we call this? Got key locked in. So, as always, this is FifiSqueaks, the mouse girl and the house girl. And we played some games, we had some fun, and we'll see you next time. This is going to be a rough next session, though, so But if you'd like to see what else we're working on, you can check out my socials or my twitch.tv/FifiSqueaks, and pretty much I'm ever as FifiSqueaks. So just look me up. All of my deets are down below in the description. Until next time, do something nice for yourself and stay warm. Well, actually, it's summer by the time this goes up, so stay cool. Love ya. Mwah. Bye-bye.